Summer, everyone's favorite time of the year. A time for sunny beaches, overseas vacations, festivals, cookouts, fireworks, and anime.
Do you like anime? What? Well, do you?
Past summer seasons have given us such classics as Mob Psycho 100, Gekkan Shoujo no Zaki-kun, Sword Art Online, and Mawaru Penguin Drum, each of which are highly regarded in their respective genres. The summer months typically don't have the quantity of interesting shows we're used to during the other seasons, but the shows that do stand out make up for it in quality. Summer 2018 looks to continue this trend, with an impressive variety of shows tailored for every type of anime otaku out there. Since free time is hard to come by during the summer, and not all of us can watch anime all day, I've gone through this season's shows and narrowed them down to the most promising series in each genre. I won't be including the second cores of shows that began airing in spring, nor will I include shorts, movies, or OVAs. These are purely the standout 1 or 2 core shows premiering this summer. This is Pop Cultra's Summer 2018 Anime Preview. If you like action and fantasy, Summer 2018 has several shows to get your adrenaline pumping and your imagination running wild. The highly popular Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titan, returns for its 3rd season this summer. Season 3 follows the uprising arc from the manga that involves a violent revolution against the ruling party at Paradise, as well as the Survey Corps hunting Eren for his possession of the Coordinate. Attack on Titan hooks its viewers with excellent action scenes, a mysterious story, and cliffhangers that keep you coming back every week. Overlord 3 also premieres this summer, with the supreme ruler of the Nazarick underground tombs and magnificent lord, Ainz Ul Gaon, continuing his campaign to conquer and rule over the video game world he's been stuck in. If over-the-top magic battles between OP characters are your thing, then this show is for you. Shichisei no Subaru introduces us to high schooler Haruto, who logs into the sequel of a VR MMO he used to play and is reunited with a girl who is one of his old party members, a childhood friend who should have died 6 years ago. This show gives off major Anohana vibes, so look out. This one might be a tearjerker. If you'd rather laugh than cry, the summer 2018 season has enough comedies for anyone's sense of humor. Chiyo-chan no Tsukakuro follows the titular female high school student Chiyo Miyamo and her adventures to commute to school every day. Chiyo runs into problems both big and small, such as construction, a biker gang, a sudden urge to use the bathroom, and more. This show is ridiculous in the best possible way. Grand Blue sees Kitahara Iori as he begins his college career by moving into his uncle's diving store, Grand Blue, near the ocean in Izu City. There, he finds the beautiful ocean, beautiful women, and men that love diving and alcohol. Will Iori be able to live his dream college life? Find out in this adaptation of the incredibly popular comedy manga by Kenji Inoue and Kimitake Yoshioka. Backstreet Girls is bizarre. In it, a group of 3 Yakuza failed their boss for the last time. After messing up an important job, the boss gave them 2 choices: honorably committing suicide, or go to Thailand to get a sex reassignment surgery in order to become female idols. After a year of training to become idols, they successfully debut, with overwhelming popularity, much to their dismay. If you're looking for the most ridiculous show of the summer season, this is it. If drama is your thing, but 3 Yakuza becoming female idols is a little too dramatic, then the thriller Banana Fish may be more in line with your tastes. Banana Fish follows Ash, the leader of a New York City street gang, as he tries to solve the mystery behind his older brother's mental breakdown. It's equal parts action and intrigue, with likable characters and a compelling plot, making Banana Fish one of the most promising shows of the season. For horror fans looking for the chills this summer, there are 2 shows to choose from. Satsuriku no Tenchi follows 13-year-old Rachel, who awakens to find herself trapped in the basement of an abandoned building without any memories. She comes across a man covered in bandages named Zack, who wields a Grim Reaper-like sickle. The show follows Rachel and Zack as they try and escape the horrifying place they've been trapped in. Satsuriko no Tenchi is poised to be an intense roller coaster ride. For creeping, unsettling horror, I'd recommend Happy Sugar Life. In it, high schooler Matsuzaka Sato has a reputation for being easy, but one day her lifestyle of sleeping with one boy after another comes to an end. She meets a child called Chio, for whom she is convinced she feels true love for the first time. Sato may seem sweet and innocent, but there is nothing she won't do to protect their life together. Sweet and carefree at first glance, Happy Sugar Life is hiding a dark, sinister storyline behind the bright colors and cheerful music. The harem and ecchi lovers need not worry, as there is the typical boatload of shows to choose from this season. Isekai Mao to Shokan Shoujo no Dorei Majutsu is one of 2 isekai shows this season, in which Takuma Sakamoto, an MMORPG player so powerful that he is lauded as the Demon Lord by other players, is summoned to another world, but with the same appearance he had in the game he played. He meets 2 girls who both proclaim themselves to be his summoner, but in a turn of events it was the girls who had become enslaved. It's an isekai show with a harem full of fantasy girls, a genre which has become many fans' guilty pleasures every season. If you still want an isekai, but like a little more violence in your harems, then check out Hyakuten no Hao to Seiyaku no Valkyria. It follows Yuto Suo and his childhood friend Mitsuki Shimoya as they are whisked off to another world, one heavily steeped in the lore of the Old Norse myths. Using his solar-powered smartphone, he has the chance to bring the Wolf Clan to prominence, all while earning the adoration of a group of magic-wielding warrior maidens. If you like your harems without the isekai, Yuragiso no Yuna-san would be more your style. Fuyuzora Kogarashi has spirit abilities and has been possessed by ghosts since he was a kid. Now poor and nearly homeless, he finds a very cheap boarding house called Yuragiso that's so cheap because the house is haunted by the spirit of a high school student. Once it is clear that he's fine with the ghost named Yuna, the other tenants reveal their own supernatural secrets. It's a harem full of ghost chicks and chock full of fan service. Speaking of the supernatural genre, Tsukumogami Kashimasu tells the story of Obeni and Seiji, an older sister and younger brother who run a rental shop called Izumoya. Mixed in with their inventory are Tsukumogami, objects that have been turned into spirits after 100 years of existence and are regularly lent out to customers. Both Obeni and Seiji can see and talk to these spirits, and other Tsukumogami often come to the store after hearing of the famed siblings. For the music and idol lovers, this season offers 2 distinct choices. Shoujo Kageki Revue Starlight, a mixed media venture from Love Live creators Bushiroad, follows 2 childhood friends, Karen and Hikari, who make a promise with each other when they're young that one day they'll stand on stage together. Time passes and the girls drift apart, but the 2 are destined to meet again at a performing arts school, where they and their classmates begin to receive strange text messages inviting them to a mysterious audition for the Starlight Revue. Directed by Tomohiro Furukawa, who also worked on Mawaru Penguin Drum, Starlight Revue features surreal scenes of idols clashing in battle, over-the-top transformation sequences, and a unique spin on the idol genre. Ongaku Shoujo, on the other hand, is more along the lines of a traditional idol show. The story follows the protagonist, Hanako Yamadaki, when she encounters the obscure, low-selling 11-member C-list idol unit Ongaku Shoujo. Their producer thinks the unit needs a new member, so Hanako joins the group as they work together and strive for the top of the music world. Expect plenty of performances, great music, and cute girls doing cute things. Would you rather see giant badass robots fighting other giant badass robots? The classic mecha genre's popularity may be waning, but it remains a staple of every season, this one included. Planet With is an original concept written by Satoshi Mizukami, a Japanese artist best known as the creator of Spirit Circle. The story follows Soya Kuroi, a high schooler living a peaceful life despite having no memories of his past. One day, however, his town is attacked by one of the mysterious nebula weapons. Together with the cat-like Sensei and the gothic Lolita Ginkgo, Soya gets dragged into a battle against the 7 superheroes who protect the town. If you'd like something a little more familiar, an old franchise returns with Zoids Y, the 5th anime based on the giant animal-based robots. It's been 12 years since the last Zoids anime, and it's also launching with a manga, toy line, and video game for the Nintendo Switch, giving longtime fans of the series plenty to look forward to. For something a little more light and laid back, there's the episodic mystery series Kyoto Teramachi Sanjo no Homes. The story is set at an antique shop in Kyoto's Teramachi Sanjo shopping district. High school girl Aoi Mashiro unexpectedly runs into Kiyotaka Yagashira, the son of the shop's owner, and ends up working part-time at the shop. Kiyotaka is called the Homes at Teramachi Sanjo, and he and Aoi solve odd cases brought to them by various clients. It's got intrigue, is historically educational, and has got a hint of romance tossed in for good measure. For a goofier take on love, High Score Girl is the go-to romantic comedy of the season. The year is 1991 and 6th grader Yaguchi Haruo only has video games to live for. One day at the local arcade, he plays Uno Akira, who absolutely destroys him at Street Fighter II. Haruo can't seem to shake Akira off as she follows him from arcade to arcade every day after school and beats him every time. As weird as it sounds, the odd couple begin a strange bond and friendship. This anime has a unique 3D animation style, innocent romance, and plenty of video game references. Sometimes you need to watch something happy and bright after getting your heart ripped out. Slice of lifes are the go-to pick-me-ups when you're feeling down. Sunoharaso no Kanranin-san is pure, undistilled slice of life. Shina Aki is constantly being treated like a girl due to his feminine looks, so he decides to move to Tokyo to attend middle school in an attempt to change himself. What awaits him in his new home, Sunoharaso, is the kind-hearted caretaker, Sunoharo Ayaka, as well as 3 female members of Aki's new middle school student council. And so begins Aki's new life in Tokyo living with 4 girls. At the other end of the spectrum, off-the-wall slice-of-life comedy Hataraku Saibo takes a sci-fi approach to the genre, exploring a world where the cells in our body are personified as workers with important jobs to do. When you get injured, viruses or bacteria invade, or when an allergic reaction flares up, everyone from the silent but deadly white blood cells to the brainy neurons have to work together to get through the crisis. Hataraku Saibo has been a hit so far, with likable characters and a unique premise. Another season mainstay, the sports anime, is always guaranteed to have a few entries. Harukana Receive takes place in Okinawa, where Haruka forms a beach volleyball pair with Kanata. Kanata, who couldn't handle the pressure put on her by her short height, had given up on beach volleyball already, but is convinced by Haruka to step back on the sand once again and aim for the junior tournament. There aren't many beach volleyball anime out there, making Harukana Receive a refreshing watch. Going along with the theme of different sports getting their first anime, Hanebado introduces us to Tachibana Kentaro, a high school badminton coach who has a lot more enthusiasm than some of the members of his very small team. He meets the quiet-voiced student Hanasaki Ayano, who is effortlessly physically capable and experienced in badminton. He tries to recruit her, but she seems to have no interest in the sport at all. Eventually, however, she ends up joining the team. Coach Tachibana is determined that with her on board, they'll be champions. Hanebado has fantastic animation and takes a serious look at competitive badminton. Finally, we'll end this with a summer-themed sports anime. Free, Dive to the Future follows a boys' swim team as they move to Tokyo for college and continue swimming competitively. The 3rd season of KyoAni's adaptation, based on the high-speed, light novel series written by Koji Oji and illustrated by Futoshi Nishiya, Free is known for its beautiful animation, fun characters, and plenty of fan service, and the swimming focus is a perfect fit for the summer season. Whatever genre you're a fan of, the summer 2018 anime season has something for you. This preview only covers a handful of the anime premiering this season. If there's a show we missed that you're watching and loving, let us know in the comments. If you like this video, help support Pop Cultra so we can make even more of them. Visit patreon.com/popcultra and pledge just $1 a month for 3-day early access to YouTube videos and podcast episodes.